Alright, so this is the
Hit me with the
study
podcast,
hall.
Jack.
Huh?
Hit me with the theme song, not a podcast. Theme song.
Alright, screw it. This is the study hall podcast.
It's a podcast in the lunchroom.
That's how you do a theme song, Alan. You could do that every week. I ask you to do a theme song. You could do that, but you don't. I don't.
Alright, so this is the podcast. Today we have me, Harper, Maverick, Crystal, Alan, our homeboy Jack.
He's here for today. He might not be here a lot.
Yeah.
Or he could be here.
We got Eddie, who's always going to be silent and is not paying attention. Eddie!
Wait, so
We're doing the podcast, Eddie. Take the goddamn headphones out. And then our special guest is Colin, my boy Colin, a.k.a.
so
Cat
you're
McSwiggy.
Colin,
No.
Yeah.
Are you
well, then I
normally
definitely
here?
not talk
No.
about like half my day.
I have a club after, so I stay every
It's
other
violent,
Wednesday.
I'm sorry.
Every other
Violent
Wednesday?
morning.
Ellen, who
So
takes
I
one
correct
bite out of
myself.
a sandwich and puts it back in the bag?
I never took it out of the bag.
Then why is there a bite in the sandwich?
Because he folded it over.
But who
He didn't take it
takes
out.
just one bite of a sandwich and says, "No, I'm done"?
Because I'm
Why
not
are we
done.
complaining
Who
about
says
his
that?
sandwich?
I do obviously.
But what is there just one
I'm
bite of the
getting
sandwich?
something out of my
Stop
bag.
bumping the table.
Don't bump the table.
You have something on your nose.
You have cheese on your nose.
Cheese.
You have a
Someone
dot
lick
of
it.
cheese.
Someone lick it. Ulysses, you have to
Lick
lick it.
I'm not about to lick it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Hey, Maverick.
Not gonna do it.
Lick the cheese off my nose.
I'm not
Lick
about
the cheese off my nose.
No,
lick
I'm
it,
not
bitch.
about to lick cheese
Lick
off
the
your nose.
fucking cheese off my fucking nose right now, you son
This
of a
cell
bitch.
is probably like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm not about to lick the cheese.
Fine then,
There you go. You got it.
Maverick did not want to lick the cheese off my nose. It was a tiny drop of cheese. He could have just licked it off my nose.
I don't know what you got.
Gay.
It's not gay. It's only
That's
gay.
about.
It's not gay.
It's like he went up. You were asking him to go up to the batting plate and smack you right in the dick, but he went over and threw the bat, saying, "Screw this. I ain't batting for that team."
Colin,
That
What?
is like,
Never
that's
still
like
has to
a
edit
level.
this from school.
No,
This is supposed to be school appropriate.
Yes.
Yes, for his English class.
Semi-appropriate.
This is for English class. Oh God, you should have told me this.
Wait, is it
I can't
Hackney?
I don't think that's wrong.
Is it Hackney?
Yeah, tech.
Yeah, Hackney. Yeah.
I mean, that was like an extended euphemism for homosexuals, so I think
Yeah.
you'll enjoy it.
I
That
didn't
was an
find-
awkward euphemism.
I really need to get super smart.
I thought it was tasteful.
I
Crude
thought
but
it
tasteful.
was weird.
I also really
Can
need
crude
to
be
save up
tasteful?
for the fucking
So,
Duke
Crude
video.
can be.
But I have a car and I don't.
Alright, fuck nuggets. We speak one at a
My
time.
parents
say you have a
one
car,
at
but
a
you don't
time. No
drive.
separate.
I have a car, but I don't do work.
Did you
I,
just?
don't- I have a car, but I don't really work well with mine. I don't really work.
Alan,
so.
shut the fuck up. Colin, please be quiet. Jack, you stay there and be Jack.
I don't know why you're getting upset because they were having a conversation and nobody else was talking.
Because I'm about to say something because you wanted me to bring up topics.
Then
Damn
you
it.
say that. You don't tell us to stop talking.
Yeah, I told you.
say,
I actually,
hey,
I politely asked you to stop talking. I told Alan to shut the fuck up.
No, you're supposed to say, hey, man.
He has to keep
let's introduce
editing
some
all that.
topics.
Maverick.
No,
Doesn't
because
matter.
I'm allowed to say fuck.
Are you really allowed to say fuck?
Fuck,
Yes,
fuck,
Maverick
shit,
said I'm allowed to
shit,
say
yeah.
fuck.
Can I
Shit.
say fuck?
I said sparingly. I said punctuate. You want to see the rules? I'll bring up the rules.
Okay, bring up the rules. This is the rules for the podcast.
Bring up
We're
the
going to talk
fucking
about this
rules.
first.
We're not gonna talk about the rules of the
Let's
podcast.
just get some
I
seats
will
going.
talk
Bucks,
about
he's
the rules
going.
of the podcast on the podcast, sir. Don't tell me what to do.
I'll go get Barry.
This podcast.
my podcast.
It's his podcast. He can do it. He wants to. He can do it. He wants to. I love.
I'm not gonna lie,
Nachos.
he actually probably like
Hey,
sits here
it
and
smells
tries to
good
listen to,
except
like,
for
all
the
the
sour cream.
conversations at the same time. Like, what the
Is this
hell
sour
is
cream?
going on?
Sour cream.
You're-
Actually,
shut
that's
up, you're
what.
not
Actually,
foreign.
that's what I'm getting
You're
for
not
dinner.
foreign.
Actually, that's what I'm getting for dinner.
Just
I'm
sour
going to
cream?
Chili's.
You're just eating sour cream
No,
for dinner?
nachos. Nachos. No, I'm going to Chili's.
sour.
I'm going to Chili's.
The rules are try not to talk over each other. You're doing a terrible job.
Hey, shut up.
Swearing is punctuation. It's not. I can't get upset at that because it's not technically.
Against the rules.
Yeah.
That's my
He don't know what I'm doing over here.
Apologies. Crystal's name is Crystal Ann. I will get that right from now on.
How is this? Is that pronounced right or what?
He spelled it right. He just didn't put the N.
No, but
Don't
it says
bump the
crystalline,
table.
not
If you
crystalline.
bump the table,
No,
you either have to
crystalline.
edit or it will chop off your hand. Eddie, stay on topic unless the topic has died. Don't do that.
Can you kill a topic?
You can kill a topic. That's fine.
I take out.
Well,
a
you have
vacuum
to have a
cleaner.
topic to.
If someone says something utterly stupid like headlight fluid, let it run.
Headlight fluid.
Headlight fluid.
I love it.
Where did that come from?
Rooster teeth. don't leave a lot of that air. So if you kill a topic,
There should not be like a 10-minute awkward silence where we're sitting here staring at each other like we don't want to be here. That should not happen. And if it does, I'm going to say something utterly ridiculous.
that's fine.
Sugar did.
Yeah, like that. That's fine. Don't be a bland
the
person.
topic.
Like, don't be Matt. Try not to gesture or be
Wait, Matt
ambiguous.
who?
I don't know his last name.
Sad.
There we go. Sad.
Wait, Matt Sad or Matt Mackey?
Both.
Sad.
Sad.
Both.
Try
I don't know
not to
Sad,
gesture
but I
or
know
be
Matt.
ambiguous. Stop! I'm still talking.
Wait, hold on. Where's the microphone on this thing?
It's right there.
Really?
Why are you just
All of
gonna
us in
chew?
the first place?
I got all up in it and
Yeah,
chewed.
Yeah, I can. It's actually pretty decent.
All right. What was your topic, sir?
All right. My topic was video games. We're going to sit here.
Shadows
We're
of
going to talk
Mordor.
about we're going to talk about Shadows of Mordor, The Evil Within, Super Smash Brothers.
Hey, I'm playing that game right now.
I'm not really feeling Evil Within. I've seen the gameplay. It doesn't look that scary.
Yeah,
Horror games are not horror games anymore. They're just puzzles with a few jump scares.
Well,
I
I
played
mean,
it. It's not that
Outlast.
scary.
Outlast was a horror game.
Outlast was a true horror game because
Okay.
it was constant suspense. But
So-
most horror games nowadays are just scary
Jump
thing
scares.
that jumped out.
Yeah.
You'll
Back
never
to the
get a
game.
classic scare like you did in the first Resident Evil game because you walk that corner and you see that zombie munching on that guy's face and it's just like what?
No, if you want a definition of a
This
horror
is,
game
this
nowadays,
is 64-bit pixels, but it's still scary.
I can barely tell what his face looks like. You want a true definition of horror game nowadays? You play the original Amnesia or Outlast.
Yes.
Or Fatal Frame. Play one in the Fatal Frame. Dude, Fatal Frame is freaky.
608.
I
You
just
can't
went
stop
through
the
and
ghost.
was
You
like,
have to.
Dude.
Normally,
And I can
normally
see
I would
people
have
are
like
saying
3 on.
Five Nights at Freddy isn't
Dude.
scary, but originally it was pretty scary, and it was suspenseful.
The
But-
gimmick has
yeah.
worn out.
Yeah, but now it's worn out.
I simply interject.
like day one with all the YouTubers that started
Like,
playing it. That's
like
scary.
remember,
And of course, when
When
a
Slender
600
came out.
attack, I actually
Slender
jumped
was
in.
like the scariest thing you could apparently watch, but then like after a while, the gimmick wore out.
It wore off. You can't play horror games over and over because then you know what happens.
Yeah. Though there's certain games where the replay value is just amazing.
Like
Silent Hill is still scary.
The
You
new-
might
Just
know.
Pyramid Head. You just can't get over him. He's just there.
I love Pyramid Head. He's awesome.
You just can't get over how weird that guy is. You don't know what's under that helmet. You're not even sure if that's a helmet. It could actually be his head.
PT scared.
Wait, PT?
PT, the playable trailer for the new Silent Hill.
Oh yeah.
That's scary.
oh,
And
that's what it stood for.
yeah, it changes every time.
I was confused. I was like, what is this?
Now Colin has to rethink his entire life.
Well, no, now I just have to rethink what I just played. Oh no,
Have you beat it yet? Or have
No.
you played it?
no, I haven't beaten it yet. I just went through it a few times.
But yeah,
I
I
still
actually want a
won, though.
game that's scary.
It's funny.
No matter
I like
how many
the
times you
worst
play it.
jump,
Like I want a
and I
game.
still won.
Sonic.
Okay, you know how they have those
Sonic
puzzle games that are
games?
constantly evolving.
Yes.
Kind of like how the 4X Strike games.
Yeah.
They're different every time.
Okay,
I want a horror game that's
I was
similar to
ahead
that.
by a lot.
I want it to change every single time I play it. I want some elements to stay the same, but I want my
So
scares to be
you
different.
want
I got-
Shadows of Mordor?
Guiding bolt.
Shadows of Mordor was not scary. That was fun.
I'm talking about the ever
Well,
changing
like
aspect.
Oh yeah, I want that.
I'm talking
Jason
about
Power.
Nemesis system
if
that
you-
needs to be implemented in a lot of games. 'cause it's
Oh, yeah.
really good.
You're
The fact that
Yes.
there are 2 guaranteed targets, the first 2 targets.
Yes.
Everything else 100% random.
Yeah.
Then you have the Nemesis system where it comes into they kill you. You have an actual reasonable respawn reason.
I've unlocked some
It's
of
not
them,
just
Dr.
you're
Mario.
magically alive again. It's you have a reason that you're alive again after death.
Yes.
Now you're gonna go try and kill that orc that killed you, and he's gonna be more powerful. And if you keep dying, it gets
I don't know
harder
what
and
it
harder.
But I had it.
Yeah.
Like my friend, he got a guy up to like 30 power. He could not kill him. He just had to leave the guy alone.
Leave him alone for a little bit.
Yeah, let him cool down a little bit. I don't even know if that works.
Smash
Just
Bros.
gonna
for
learn today.
Smash Bros. For 3DS is great.
It's amazing.
Now
There's
I
only
need to
one
buy
thing that ticked me off about it so far.
what?
Zelda and Sheik are 2 separate people.
Yeah, that's
That
fine.
made me
Agreeable.
mad. Why?
Agreeable.
Because there's an actual. Because
That
And-
if throughout all the games
takes-
they've been the same person.
But
Yeah.
like,
What?
Mario and Dr. Mario are two separate people, so get angry about that.
Well, Mario and Dr. Mario are two separate people.
But Dr. Mario has like different. Actually, Dr. Mario shouldn't even been included in the first place.
Dr. Mario and Dark Pit are exact clones.
Like, there's certain people who just should not have been involved in that game. Like, they got rid of Falco, which
No,
is
they didn't.
No, they didn't get rid of. Did they get rid of Star Wolf?
No.
Good. Someone told me they got rid of Star Wolf. I was about ready to run up and bitch
I
slap
obviously need to
Nintendo.
buy the new Smash Bros. But I'm still debating whether to buy it for my Wii U or the 3DS.
I need money to buy a 3DS first, so
I need money for both.
If you haven't bought a 3DS
Wait, hold on.
yet, just wait till next
Jack.
year because they're coming out with a newer version.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the same
Jack.
price.
Okay.
Black Friday. Too.
How is Sheik's moveset?
Sheiks? I haven't played a Sheik.
Play a Sheik right now before I kill you.
He
Hold up.
only plays with
Before I kill
Mario.
you.
I plays Mario for completion's sake because he's standard and
Play as
everything
Greninja.
is normal.
Wait, what did you
I
say?
played as I
Greninja.
can't play as Greninja,
Oh.
especially not on.
Super Smash Bros. For
It's mainly
3DS.
I can't play as Mega
mainly
Man.
the
I like
the
Kirby.
faster characters are harder to play as because you have this
Yeah.
thing. You don't have an actual analog,
Yeah,
which makes it a lot more difficult.
I
to
can't
control.
play as Mega Man because my basic attack is me firing my Buster Shot. I'm like, oh crap. I'm used to running up and hitting things. Because even with Samus, I can run up and hit things.
Yeah.
A freaking Buster Shot is my freaking secondary hit.
What other games what are coming out? Let's just skip over Call of Duty because there's no point.
Yeah, let's not touch Call of Duty.
Same
One
shit,
game
different day.
I'm excited for. No, we're not gonna talk about. Wait, what?
I said same shit, different day.
Oh,
That's all.
I thought I heard
Call of
That's all
Duty
Call of Duty.
Said
is,
about
yeah.
the
What
Tomb Raider.
one thing I'm happy for, Saints
No,
Row
never.
4 is being remade with the 2 DLC for the PS4.
Okay.
Happy
Oh, they're
for that.
remaking it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what that thing was. Gat Out of Hell.
Well, it's also just a DLC, but it's also going to be bundled in with Saints Row 4. And then what else we got? One game I'm excited for is called The Crew. Have you heard of it?
No, I've
Seen
not heard.
anything?
I've not
Okay,
heard
what it
anything
basically is, it's like Destiny with the MMO sort of aspect, where the entire map of the United States is the world.
Okay.
And it's as realistic as I could get it with current technology. And what it is like a street racing game. You have missions you go and do, and according to what someone said, to get from New York City to Los Angeles, the longest trip and to get across country is 2 hours of actual in-game time to drive all the way.
Oh, so it's a bit more. So it's kind of
So
have that.
It's as
It's
big
like
as
scale.
it's as big as they can get it with current technology. Taking 2 hours to get from one side to the
That's pretty nice. But then again, I don't feel like driving.
other.
Like
No,
2
that's just an example of how big this map is.
Okay.
What map is it?
So-
It's for a game called The Crew, made by Ubisoft.
Oh
to
yeah,
get
I've
from
heard it.
New
I'll
York
probably
City
get
to
it, too.
LA is 2 hours of actual in-game, which is why it's really cool.
I need to stop being poor so I can get video games.
Oh,
Just stop
get
being poor, man.
$15, buy
Hashtag first world
CS:GO, and then just kill, buy skin, get skin, sell them off, and you get money.
You don't make money off CS:GO.
Oh, tell that to my friend Christian. That guy, he's made over $2,000 in a day
Well,
playing CS:GO.
if you try and play the Kutra plays, you don't.
If you play what?
There's a YouTuber who's opened I'd say at least 300 cases by now. Hasn't gotten a damn thing.
At least.
Yeah.
At
At
least. He's gotten like 18 opening videos. He has gotten
That's
the
awesome.
best thing he's gotten was worth $50.
Other people's
Oh, no.
sadness brings
It was
me
worth.
joy.
Wasn't the minimum wear Vulcan like 80, 70?
Somewhere around there.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't play CS:GO. I
wanna
want to play
play
CS:GO. I want to play CS:GO because I just want to shoot stuff, and I've always loved Counter-Strike because I found it way better than Call of Duty.
Oh no, my friend, he told me he was gonna get the new Call of Duty, and I'm like, you tell me what you think of it, and then I'll decide if I buy it.
Yeah. You always gotta wait a week for that response.
See,
But
what
no,
everybody
not
else-
even. You gotta wait more than a week. Because with Call of Duty, there's always like this 2-week period of people always like, oh, this is either
So
great
there's
or
there's
this
a
is
2-week
awful.
period of people sucking Call of
Oh
Duty's
no,
dick.
there's a 2-week period of we haven't figured out the most bullshit strategy yet.
Yeah.
And
Which
Black
is
Ops 2, 2 weeks later, oh my god, SMGs are the most OP thing ever. Let's only use them. Modern Warfare 3.
You know what I've always hated about Call of Duty?
Actually, Modern Warfare
People
3
get
didn't have
mad
it.
at you if you stand there with a sniper rifle and shoot things.
It's a legitimate strategy.
It's a legitimate strategy. Like, shut up, you camper. And I'm like, I'm not camping. I'm
Yeah, you are.
sniping.
You're sitting in the fucking back of the map with your butt up against a wall firing it.
with a sniper rifle.
You see,
That's what it's made
the
for.
The only game I approve you doing that in is Destiny, because I can clearly see where you're shooting from, because there's going to be a lens flare.
Yeah.
In Call of Duty, you can fucking sit in a bush. I'll never fucking see you, and you'll just be sitting there zoomed in, looking down an alley.
Kill cam.
You can't see anything. I can't see anything
But
going
that's
on
kind
over
of
here.
the point of a sniper rifle. Like, if you're a sniper,
Yeah,
your main goal is not to down.
Yeah, so
But if you're sitting in the back of a fucking bush, never moving the entire game, you're
Okay,
fucking
see,
retarded.
this is
no,
me
it's called
mindset.
sniping.
It's
called
strategy.
Hold on.
if you can't
Like,
see,
this is just something that really
is
pisses me off all the time when people
Oh.
play video games. We want to be real. When people actually start doing real strategies in the actual military, oh, you're
Oh, I couldn't see,
camping.
I'm
You
sorry.
don't know how to play, but yet you're doing a real tactic that the real military does, but yet you bitch that your game isn't real enough.
I don't care about the game's reality.
No,
The
that's
game
what
isn't
everybody
real in any
bitches
way
about.
whatsoever. I shoot you with a 50 cal in a leg. You're going walking. That ain't realistic at all.
I'm gonna load 2 clips of 50 caliber rounds into your chest. You're gonna live. You're gonna run up and knife me in the big toe.
because it's silenced, you live.
Yep. And then you walk up and stab me in the big toe, and I'm dead.
I have
See, that's why
what was the intervention?
I'm telling
You got 38 cal something.
Sorry, I did it when
Whatever.
No, you guys don't even bring up Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2
is
was
the best.
most.
It is the best Call of Duty.
It's
If you took
the
out
most fun, but it's the most bullshit.
what all they need to do to make that game the best game ever is to take a shovel, fucking rip one man army out of where it is, throw it in the trash, and you've got the best game ever. I couldn't give 2 shits about Commando.
It's so cool. And it
There's
actually
One
also
man army
super
nuke.
old, so it's
like
not
when you
even
shoot
gonna
it on
change.
like that taking like
Yeah, not
fire
anymore.
that projectile goes down.
And it's also got
How is
like, it
Destiny?
is so realistic. I love it.
Destiny's
And
amazing.
then there's
The hype engine hasn't
the
died
hit
yet.
Cam,
No.
so where
No,
like
it
if you
hasn't
hit, like,
died
somewhere, like,
because
critical,
it's still
like,
a good game.
like their
I've
headshot,
never seen a
it
max
goes,
level person.
like X-rays
The
in
ma-
it, so you
the
can see the
max
bullet go
level
through
is
and smash
20.
through it.
Max
It's
light
so
level
cool.
is
I love
30.
it.
I have yet to see a level 30.
That's all I did.
That's because it's been so hard for people to do it.
I want Destiny so bad. And that's because they just basically made it easier
Oh,
by
you're just doing
removing
the one against,
the bullshit Cryptarch. He no
What is it?
longer. Okay, example. From getting in the game, this guy farmed 14 legendary.
Really done what you're doing.
You got 6 blues and 8 greens.
Yeah.
Now you get 14 legendaries. You do not have a chance to get anything lower. Only
So,
higher.
what are you doing now?
Blue can get
What are
legendary,
you doing now? Because
but it
that's
will
like
always give blue.
unjust.
Yeah.
You can no longer get bullshitted
is
out
this?
of your gear.
You never played Classic.
Or-
Not even in
That's fair.
Brawl.
So
That's
it's a
fair.
lot easier to get gear.
Is it, you just like
But
go through
it's
all
still
the characters you
extremely difficult
No, you
because
can
of
go
the
through
weird
any
random
set
loot
specific
systems they have with strikes
Yes.
and online multiplayer. Because I'll do the best on my team, I'm not
It's
gonna
just
damn
what?
Just-
guy who did the
I mean,
shittiest
here,
gets
you'll
fucking
see
legendary
when you
engram,
get-
gun,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
You can choose your paths.
I went
Like the
30
red
and
path is
0.
like the hardest.
Rock.
Oh,
Why you get loot?
And then
But see, what I've heard is people keep coming up and they're like, it's okay. I mean, it's not the best game. There's a bunch of stuff wrong. It's like, I don't really like
things that
it.
you just prove.
But I played it for like 8 hours yesterday.
Because
It shows
it's
the
like,
same-
If
it's
you
a
spent
grind
8
game.
hours
like what
playing a
character?
game, then you must really
Do enjoy
this
it.
game.
To be
Now,
fair,
it's just a Smash Bros.
that game is one of the 2 games out that are playable right now.
True.
It's that and Shadows.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Shadows
characters.
of Mordor, to be fair.
Because you have Smash on.
You're banging the table too much.
Like normally you wouldn't be able to. Like
Shadows
I
of
think
Mordor
I'm
is a
thinking,
great
like,
game. I've not
Smash.
had a chance to play it,
Like,
but it
I have.
looks really good.
like
I played a
there's
bit of
things
it.
like Smash
It was
on,
good.
which
Yeah,
I
it's a
killed a
really-
lot of things.
It's a really good game. It's all about killing its Batman fighting system. And then we got Destiny, which is the first-person shooter of the games right now.
Mhm.
That is basically all we have for games right now on the new consoles.
Yep, the only good
The
ones.
only other games I have for
Because
my console,
Watch Dogs sucked.
Watch Dogs did not suck. It was amazing. People say it can suck all it wanted. It was amazing.
It was not that good.
I thought it was fun as hell.
It was not as good
It was not
as
as
the
good.
hype
Yeah.
made it out to be.
I wasn't
If the hype,
for it.
if
I
the
just
hype
bought it.
wasn't that good, like if it just had
Same
normal
with
hype
GTA.
compared to every other game,
But GTA 5 was good.
GTA 5 was overhyped.
I hated GTA
It was
5.
overhyped.
They've been promising heists for a year now.
And they're still not in.
You know what game looks good? Battlefield Hardline.
Okay, Battlefield Hardline legitimately does look kind of good.
Because it's a terrorist battlefield. It's like as close as you're going to get to CS Counter-Strike. Well, actually not. It's even better. It's like Payday the Heist with an enemy that's controlled by players.
Crazy hand and master hand time.
Wait.
Oh, dang.
Wait. Hold on.
It's only difficult because they do like a transformation.
Hold up.
You'll see it
Okay.
when it's complete.
Now,
Like, I'll
we're
get
at a
them done,
turning
like,
point because we are at the 20-minute mark. Do we continue on with this? Or
No.
do we curveball into another one?
Let's talk about something else because this has been
Video games.
15 minutes of video games. I watched it and I was thinking it's a good conversation, but it needs to end now.
Okay, so sadly we will end this conversation because we will probably talk about this again later. It's probably a bulk of the show next time.
Yes.
But anyway,
Like 2:30 health.
I have a question. I was thinking about this.
They come
What's
together
something
into one
that you've
hand,
been
and
like?
then they're like blackness, and he's gonna be a black dog. Then
That's not a
black
thing?
Swords, and then a black,
Like for the longest time when I was little, I thought that if I just kept increasing the temperature of the water on my hands and washing my hands with hotter and hotter water, eventually I could wash my hands with lava. And I thought that
most
for
of the time they just rape you. Like,
12 years
I've
of my
been in
life.
here for a minute. It's not even that I see. It's just like these guys.
I don't have anything like that. Well, actually,
12 years. 12 years.
Okay, let's think.
Wait, you
so
thought that
5
before.
years at 5 years is when like you're conscious of things. So actually 7 years. So from
Now
5
he's
to
gonna
12,
transform into the
I was
sword,
just stupid
which
about
rape
that one
ass.
thing, and then luckily nobody had to point it out to me. But I was just like, this is stupid. Lava's like 200 degrees hotter than boiling water, at least.
Really now?
a little more.
Really?
Oh my God,
Only like a
So,
thousand
so
more
you thought
degrees.
this for 7 years?
For 7 years, yes.
It's only like 1,000 more degrees.
Okay then. Everyone, Maverick is a dumbass. For
Hey,
7 years.
Let's go
Children
get the
are
stamp.
stupid. Children
Agreed.
are stupid.
I was never that
You
stupid.
hit 11 though.
Wait, what did you say?
You hit 11 though.
For 12 years of life, he thought
7.
7 years of his life, he
12.
thought if he
from 1 to
watched-
12. I don't care.
Yeah, we're gonna say for 12 because you had to have that idea
He
prior to 5 years old.
If
You
he washed
had
his
to.
hands with constantly hotter water, he'd eventually be able to wash his
I heard the premise. The thing is, I agree with Maverick's statement about
I already know
Consciousness.
I'm wrong, Alan.
talking
You don't have to show me how wrong I am.
No,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
show
be
you
our
you're
own
wrong.
We're gonna get a bucket of lava and make you
But
watch
you're
it.
agreeing with me, which means I'm wrong.
with hotter
Alan.
and hotter water, he'd eventually be able to wash
That
his
is
hands.
true.
I'm just agreeing with whatever you're saying. I'm just saying.
So
like
you
that.
walked away. What I said, Crystal, was that for 7 years of my life, from 5 to 12, I believed that if I just kept washing my hands with hotter and hotter water, eventually I would be able to wash my hands with lava.
What? Jack just now heard this, and Eddie has still not said anything.
Well,
Wait, hold
as
on.
a little
He
kid,
said-
that seems plausible for your thought process.
It
Wait,
seems
hold on.
plausible
Everybody
for
pause.
content,
Everybody pause.
But it's
Eddie,
it's
give
not,
us
it doesn't make any
Jack,
sense.
Jack, hold on. Jack, hold on. Eddie, give us the word of the day.
Word of the day is pinnacle.
What is the definition of pinnacle?
I think the word of the day should
Shush!
be like,
Eddie does the word of the day. You don't do the word of the day, Jack. You're not here enough to do the word of the day. What is the word of the day? What does pinnacle mean?
Pinnacle means you take a peanut, put it on your knuckle, then smash it into your face.
And that is the word of the day, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
feel
That
like you
sounds
just
kind
completely
of
made
mindful.
this up.
Of course he
did.
just made it up.
That's the word of the day.
But why would
I asked Eddie for a word of the day. He makes something up and makes up a bullshit
The new
definition.
word is unboxing.
Yep.
But why would
Preferably CS:GO unboxings.
why would you do that, Eddie?
I don't know,
Why
I just made up
doesn't-
something.
Eddie makes things up. Leave Eddie alone.
I just made that word up and made up a
I'll do an
definition based on the words in it.
anti-pinnacle.
It's
You
fine.
punch somebody else
I mean,
with that
come on.
peanut.
Pinnacle is basically just peanut and knuckle put together.
Pinnacle. Boom.
So, Jack, what were you going to say?
It's also the name of a Greek card
You're
game.
fucking stupid.
You were fucking stupid.
I was a child.
From the light
No.
novel. I think
Actually, no. Let's take the heat off Maverick.
Okay.
Let's say the other dumbest.
Mr.
Let's,
Deal
let's
was
each go around the
Yeah,
table and say the dumbest things we thought as
Card game.
children.
Okay. This might
Since
take you a
Maverick
while
went,
because
Crystal
I've
goes
thought of a
next.
No,
lot
I
of
actually
dumb
have to
shit.
say this. I was
let's-
a pretty stupid child.
Okay, I'll go then.
Pinnacle is also a card game.
Thank you.
Shut up. We're talking about the stupidest things we thought as children.
I never thought of anything. I can't remember anything.
I can't either.
Sit there and think long and hard.
I
Tom.
honest-
I'm
I
pretty
honestly
sure you
can't
thought
remember.
something stupid.
I honestly can't remember anything.
As a child,
I played Pokemon and played the Wii.
The
That's
Wii
not
wasn't out when you were a child.
Yeah,
The Pokemon
I was
was.
like
what?
10.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we were
the Wii's
10 when the
old.
Wii hit, yo.
I don't remember.
We were
What
10.
was it?
Yeah, well,
I
you
don't
were
remember.
four.
We were
You were
in
too
fifth
bored to
grade
get it
when
when
it
it first came
happened,
out.
you
That's
idiot.
why.
I played Mario.
Phineas and
I
Ferb has
played
been
Mario
around
Kart
the
Double
same
Dash,
time as the
beat my
Wii.
sister daily.
Really?
Phineas and Ferb hit when we
Really?
were 10.
No.
It's been on for 7 years.
Yeah.
You are legit stupid.
No. Yeah.
No, it has.
No.
Yes.
Yeah?
You are
Yes.
incorrect.
Yeah.
No,
I keep
it has.
thinking that
What, the
it was
release
in
of the Wii?
2010, but then
Was
that's
either
not the case.
2007
No,
or
whenever I
2006.
hear 10,
Yeah, and I told him
think,
Phineas
like,
and Ferb
I think
been
like
around the same
2010.
period of time.
wait.
Dude, he doesn't believe
10
me.
years ago. What
And now he's Googling this.
There are
Yeah,
too many
2010,
conversations going on at once. Stop.
Phineas and Ferb, one episode preview on August 17th, 2007. That's
It's
older.
2014, son.
Now what's the Wii release?
2006. Come at me, bro.
It's older!
It's older.
It's older!
You just strengthened my point.
Yeah.
No,
You
you said
The
that
Wii
it-
is older than Phineas and Ferb.
That's not what you said.
I said they've
You
been
said-
around for the same
you
time,
s-
about the same time. You said the
You
Wii
said
has
they
not been
were
out that
as-
long.
What's
You
the-
said the Wii hasn't been out that
Okay,
long.
I was
You're
incorrect.
an idiot.
When was it?
You
when was it?
strengthened my
2007.
argument.
What was the date?
I was
Because I said
incorrect.
around the
I
same
was
time.
incorrect.
Therefore,
You did not
just
say
made
around
me
the same
sound
time.
even
You
more
said
correct.
they came out.
No, around the same time. Don't put words in my mouth. Actually, no, you taking a word out of my mouth.
The series
I'm gonna
officially
beat you
premiered on
with my
February
belt.
1st,
I'm gonna give
2008.
you rug burn.
You were
I
a
thought
year
of stupid
behind.
things- stupidest thing
I said around the same time.
That's not around.
turn.
That
A year is
Oh.
a year is pretty close.
You didn't
to
say
each
the
other.
if he was in within 4 months.
Oh, the stupidest
But this is
thing
a
I
year.
did as a child
This is from November.
Yeah.
Get a
was
shiny game.
I took a.
Yeah, just go to GameStop. If you got X or Y, you go to
I
GameStop.
thought if
get
I
a free
stayed
shiny.
in my pool
Yeah.
long enough, I would eventually grow
Went to
gills
GameStop, I was like,
and turn
hey,
into
give me that.
Aquaman. And I also thought if I ran really, really fast, I would eventually turn into the Flash. And I also thought
You've
if I
been
could,
watching The Flash.
yes, I have been watching the Flash. And I thought that if I could like somehow manage to like glide for at least 10 seconds while jumping off of something, I could fly like Superman. And I always wanted.
I did the same thing. I would just. I think for like solid 2 days,
And
I
I
would
thought-
just
and I thought
jump
if I-
off my playground set, and it would be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I can
I
fly
did work-
eventually.
No,
If I jump enough,
no, and here,
No,
and I
no,
always
no,
thought if
but-
I sat
but
there
first-
and brooded on a cliff long enough, I would be Batman.
no, I actually have like a training schedule. I would sit in my driveway and I would jump for 30 minutes, and then I would go and jump off my playground set and see if I could fly. I could never fly.
Mom, it never worked.
It didn't work? Darn.
Yeah.
So what you said about the whole Aquaman and running for long enough thing to be the Flash was the exact same as me being able to wash my hands in lava.
No, that was stupid.
I honestly
This,
can't
no,
say
it
that.
wasn't. Because I stopped doing this when I was 7. I did this for 2 years. You did this for 7 years.
You still did it for 7 years.
motherfucker.
But it was the same. It was the same precipice.
Okay, wait,
Yeah, but you did it for
Do you know the
longer.
official temperature you got to?
No, I don't.
Hot as shit?
It was hot as shit. That was the official temperature.
Did it hurt still, or were we
It was
actually
all-
going
no, it
like
didn't
that?
hurt.
It was like I'm
wait.
pouring boiling water on my hands, Mom. It hurts. I
So
think I need to go to a
so
nurse.
eventually
good.
it was just like the hot one just all the way up.
Yes.
You're just like, yeah.
And I
So
kept
good.
like I would go over to my friends' houses to find out who had the hottest water.
It was a scientific study.
So
It was a poor one, because you didn't record the temperature. You are a failure as a scientist now.
I knew
You was
when
also
very bad
7.
Shut up. You went over to his friend's house to find the hottest water. He's
So?
going
It's a
above and
scientific
beyond
study.
for this for 7 years old.
No. Wait, Maverick, tell them we have to inform everyone about the study that we're doing. The hug therapy thing.
Oh,
The hugging. Where we randomly hug people in the hallway.
Oh yeah. So
You see,
as
though,
a
I would
psychological,
get sexually harassed.
they
I got
don't know
sweatpants
that.
there.
So a psychology experiment that we have is that we go around and we'll hug people to see if people will hug back. Because some people like hugs and will just give
It
hugs.
takes a while to load up.
Other people don't like hugs and will threaten to murder you.
I would be
Yeah.
the one to hug you back.
You did.
If I didn't know
You
you
did?
and
Yeah,
you
you
tried
did.
to hug me in the hall, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I would
That's
if,
who the
if
hell are
someone
you?
if someone in the hallway tried hugging me and if I did not know them, my first instinct will be 1, are they a girl, and 2, are they cute? Because if they're a girl and they're cute, I would hug
fair.
back.
Yeah.
That's
But
fair.
what if it's a guy and he's just average?
If it was a, I would
I
probably
don't
if it
care
was a
who it is,
guy,
if it-
I would probably still hug back. But if it was like an ugly girl, I would still probably hug back. No,
Jack, you're just gonna
You'd
hug
hug
back
the girl,
regardless.
that's
I would
Deserve
hug
that.
back. But if it was like a cute girl, I'd just be like,
That, and no one can see this face. They can't see the adorableness that is Jack's face.
You guys will like put that on the thing.
He's doing it.
No, that's the new logo for the channel, Jack's face.
I would just be like,
That's the thumbnail.
All right.
Just
So
new
we've
face
gone for
every
30
day.
minutes. I would say we can end now.
Yes, okay, so we're all going to say goodbye.
We will report on. Should we how
Next
long should
time?
we give the psychological experiment?
Next time, we're going to end it
2
when I
weeks.
cast you out.
2 weeks. All right. In 2 weeks, we will report off on how that
We'll
experiment
give
went.
you weekly updates.
weekly updates. In 2 weeks, we will update you guys. We will give weekly updates.
No, in 2 weeks we're going to tell them the conclusion, but next week we're going to give them an update. That's what I meant.
Why would we do that?
Does people like
So
something like
people
that
know
or
how the
not?
experiment's going. Duh.
Why do they need to know how? Why don't we just give them the results? Why do they need to know how it's
So
going?
they don't
care.
forget in 2 weeks. For
Yeah.
a few, 6 people we have watching this. Or listening to this, or whatever this is classified as.
Fine. All right. Outro theme song.
No, we're just going to all sign off.
Outro.
Okay.
Jack needs to be here more often because he'll give me a theme song.
But that means he has to ditch.
I'll find the random
Or I
little
could
songs
just
on
drop.
YouTube we can play.
Okay, so Maverick, you go
Okay.
first.
So
They'll end it with me.
goodbye.
Kristen.
Bye.
Alan.
Goodbye.
Jack. See ya.
Eddie's
Auf
not.
Wiedersehen.
Colin.
See ya.
Hasta la vista.